Hello friends, it's Rebecca. Alright, I was totally on time, had everything ready, and my kid was asleep, and she decided to wake up literally 2 seconds before I went live. So, hopefully she doesn't scream the whole time. She is in her bed, but she keeps mysteriously losing her pacifier. So, we shall see. But this is, we are going to be working with Submarine Life. And here it is. And this one is a bundle, and I love that it's a punch bundle because it makes it so much easier. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I love dies, and I think that they're so pretty, but I hate die cutting. I just don't like it. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I think it makes beautiful, beautiful pieces, and I wish that I had somebody who could just sit and cut all those pieces for me because I love them. I just don't like doing it. I don't like the work. But a punch, I can bring myself to sit there and do a bunch of punching. So, all right, let me see if I can get Facebook to recognize that I am live so that I can see comments. Let's see. Hi, Ingrid. Ingrid, you made beautiful cards. They were absolutely gorgeous. That was actually one of the bundles that you played with. Well, actually, I think both of them were ones that were on my list, and I was like, no, I don't need them. And then you made beautiful, beautiful cards. So, okay, so this is a bundle. It's the Submarine Life. I believe this is another one of those like super good ones. Like all you have to do is buy the bundle. Yeah, the bundle is $56.50. So you buy the bundle and you get a freebie. So you can get any of those wonderful, fun things that we've been sharing all day long for free. Plus, when you spend the $50, you get the free PDF that has all of our projects that we've done today. Plus, I think there's a few extras in there because I got carried away and didn't know how to count. And then if you spend $75, then you get a card kit to go with that. I hear her. She's already crying. I'm going to just let her cry for a second, but I may need to go give her a pacifier if she continues too long. I'm here by myself tonight. Mitchell is at work, and I don't know if you guys heard when I first popped on, she was literally asleep, has been asleep for almost an hour, and she woke up 2 seconds before I sat down. It's like she knows. But okay, so we're gonna start with these because these are so super, super easy. And it made me think of making like little Valentines for kids' classes or to hand out to coworkers or whatever. So this is the finished one. And then, you know, because my brain, this is how it works. Then I was like, well, what if we do it in different colors? That you could just whip them all out in different colors and different patterns. So that is what I'm going to do because this is so easy. This is just a 3x3 card. So it's 3x6 and then you score it at 3. And then our designer series paper is just a 2 3/4 by a 2 3/4 square. So you can crank these out like super fast, super easy. You could even have your kids put these together for you because it is just gluing. Oops, I don't want that way. Gluing little squares. So here's our paper. Hi, Jane. I think Rachel. Did I just see Rachel pop up too? My friends are here. All right, and actually I'm gonna wait to put my little submarine on there because I wanna finish punching out his pieces, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the designer series paper on here really fast so that I don't lose them. So we're gonna do a little yellow one. We're gonna do a red one. She is angry. Yeah, she's not sleeping. If my mom is happening to listen and dad is still awake, he is welcome to come and get her or sit with her or whatever he feels like doing. I need a new glue. I'm trying to, it's hard to think when she's in the background crying. Okay. But if mom is here and listening, he is more than welcome to come and get her because it does not sound like she's gonna go back to sleep. Okay. I am going to, hi Jane. I'm going to show you this cute little picture in the book. And I'm going to run and go hand her her pacifier really, really fast. I will be right back. So fast. She is just not having it. Poor thing is teething, and she is just not having this whole sleeping thing. Okay, so we have those little guys. We're gonna do one for Peacock. We're gonna do a red one for the red card, and a Daffodil Delight for our little yellow background. And then I had a fun trick that I had. Thank you, Chrissy. Because yeah, she is up, she is in my lap, and I can do a lot with her in my lap, but I know that it will make me a little bit flustered. I have yellow submarine stuck in my head too. You have to make a yellow submarine. If you're gonna use this set, it is absolutely necessary. So we're gonna pull out the little propeller and the little scope. And funny story, I don't remember which card. It was this one. So I was sitting here looking at this card and I was like, why does this look so weird? I put the scope on backwards or sideways. This part, the pipey part, is supposed to be coming out, not, yeah. I was like, oh, because if you look at the shape right here, I was like, oh, they gave you a little line to line up on top of the submarine. No, that's the scopy part. That's where you go looking through, you know, that's the part, the window part. Anyway, I thought that was funny. I saw that last night and I was like, I am not tearing apart my card to fix that. I'm just not. Okay, we need a little baby block Adeline. There's one. So we're gonna do, and actually I think, oh, you're gonna say hi to the ladies? I am pretty sure that we can use the same color propeller on all of these and it will be just fine. So we're gonna do, this is not gray granite, this is Pebbled Path, which is just really pretty. I like that it's kind of a darker color, but it's not quite black, and it's not really, I don't know, it's like a gray color, but it's like a dirty gray. I don't know how to, Pebbled Path is probably a good description. I'm gonna go ahead and do 4 of these because I'm gonna need 4 of them eventually. All right, and then we're gonna get, I need one more little baby block. Emmy, did you knock it onto the floor? It's okay. We're gonna use this big old block for this little bitty thing. We're gonna come down to this end, actually. The exhaust pipe. Yeah, I made it an exhaust pipe. If you turn your punch upside down and you look to see the orientation of the image, then you can stamp it in the right direction so that hopefully it's not, you know, wasting a bunch of paper or having to like turn the paper crazy directions to get it punched out. Is that funny? Ugh. Here we go. All right, we're gonna punch our little propeller things out. Boop, and it lines up in there just like that. There's one. Here's 2. You gonna help me count them? Oh yes, sleeping is just hard work. Mommy would love to sleep, but you haven't been allowing that at night, have you? There we go. 3. I hear Pop. I hear him. Oh, are you so excited? I hear him. His car makes so much noise when it pulls in. We're gonna wait till he gets to the door and then I'll open it. Oh, look, see, and I told you guys to do that and I still did it kind of wonky, but I think I'm just gonna have to hold the paper differently than what way I want. Are you gonna help? Thank you, but you cannot stick your fingers in there. It will hurt. All right, let's get Pop. Yay, Pop. Yay, Pop. She wants to play. She's awake. Emmy, get down. Chaos. There's always chaos here. Okay. So we're gonna finish punching these little guys out. Just some extra excitement. I wanted to make sure you guys were still awake and watching and paying attention. Let's see, there's another one. Got one more. We made these super fast. Ta-da! Yes, he's good. And she will be completely thrilled now. Her and Pops get along so well. They're buddies. Okay, so when you go to attach these little dudes, you want to make sure that you have the scope pointing out the right way. Don't do them upside down like I did. It will look like an exhaust pipe or a straw coming out of the top of your submarine. And then the propeller, that's the easy one. He's just gonna go right here. As long as you're doing a submarine. If we do a blimp like we're gonna do later, you're gonna wanna do it the other way around. But we'll get there. Okay, so we're gonna stick that guy. We need a little dot here. Get our little yellow submarine. It'd be super nice if I had a glass mat too, like everybody else, because then I could get glue on it and just wipe it off. I have paper because I was slow and I forgot to order my glass mat. And it makes me sad. I'm really, really hoping that they release them again after Celebration. I hope everybody gets them who joins and, you know, becomes a demonstrator and can get it for free. I hope they get them first, but I would also like one. It does feel like a 6-ring circus and then someone pukes. Well, Pop is here and she does tend to puke when she's with Pop. I don't know why. Okay, so we have these cute little submarines. We have our little cards already done. We're just gonna stick these dimensionals on the back of our submarine. 3 seems like a good number to me. There we go. We're just gonna plop him in the middle like that. And off to the side, let's move on to the next one. This is how I do multiple cards at a time, especially if I'm making more than one of the same type of card. You just set up an assembly line. So you stamp all your things, then you cut out all your things, and then you attach all of the same things. It just makes it go by just a little bit faster. And then you don't have to keep pulling things out and putting them away, and then it just makes a bigger mess if I do that. Okay, so now we have our 3 little submarines, like that. Let's get some words. So I have, did I have a little strip of paper? I think I did, but I think it got lost in the shuffle in all of my chaos. So we will just get another one. We just need a 3/4 inch piece of paper, just a little strippy guy. I'm gonna do 2 just to make sure I have enough. I think I had enough room on there, but I wanna make sure. And then I'm also remembering that I have an inside piece in my little cards. And I'm gonna just do this, a 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, just like the DSP on the front. So I'm just gonna cut these really fast while I'm here. And I have my white out. All right, there's 3 of those. Look at that, it's exactly enough paper. And then while my brain is thinking about it, we're gonna just go ahead and glue these in. So we have 1 in the peacock. We're gonna do 1 in the red. I have the shakes, my caffeine is kicking in. This has been such a fun day. I don't know that I've had this much excitement in one day in a while. And I love that it's been online so that we could watch and then go back and re-watch the things that we missed. And I think everyone's had some really good projects too. Okay, so those all have pretty insides. We'll stamp them in a minute. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do our words. And these are little valentines, so we're gonna use the You Are Sublime because I think that works. All right, we're gonna move our little propeller dude out of my way. And we're gonna stamp these just so that we don't have to keep changing colors 50 times. We're gonna do it in the pebbled path again because it's a good neutral color. So we have 1. And I'm gonna just use these edges. I know that there's a bunch of paper in the middle, but so that I can only have to cut once, I'm just going to do 1 like that. All right, put this away so I don't get my fingers all gunky. And we're gonna take the scissors Stay, please. And we're just gonna cut it a little bit. And give it a little tag. Some of these aren't gonna get it. Maybe we'll go this way on this one, since he was right there on the edge. All right, and then same thing. We're just gonna stick some dimensionals on here, create our little assembly line. It's a pineapple party out there. Okay. So you are Sublime, and we're just gonna let it hang out there on top of our little submarine. I feel like this one needs to be over here since his little banner tag is going that way. All right, and then this one, we're gonna put it on our little yellow dude. Look at that, you have 3 little cards. That only took us probably only about 10 minutes, but we had a few minutes where I was having to get up and get the baby, so that's not too terrible. Okay, and then on the inside, we're gonna stick, my favorite little guy is this crab. And we're gonna stick him on the inside because I just think he's adorable. Where did my red go? All right, so we're gonna stick a little red crab. A little red crab in here. Let's see, I feel like it should be a blue crab on that one, so we're gonna, I will change colors for that. Because you can have a blue crab. No, it's okay, Mom. Chrissy was to the rescue. She texted and was able to get you. She waited literally until I sat down to turn on my thing. Because she was asleep. Oh, and then we can put the Happy Valentine's in here. Where's my bee set? I told you, this bee set has been my favorite, like, just component to all of my other things. Like, I've used it by itself too, but it's also just been a really good, like, add-on to all of my other stuff. It's paired very nicely. Okay, so we're just gonna do Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's. Oh, I missed it. That's okay. We're gonna try to fix it. Sometimes if you whisper, you can fix it better. Oh, I missed it though. I had this part, but not that part. But it's okay. We're not gonna look at the insides right now. Things happen. If I was going to give these to somebody, I probably would put another piece of white paper on the top and it would be just fine. You could add blings if you wanted to. I think these little iridescent ones make really good bubbles. Oh, I should have my take a pick tool out, but I don't. They just make cute little bubbles in there. There's another one. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Super cute. We also have in the annual catalog, there are little 3x3 envelopes. Actually, they're not exactly 3x3 because then they wouldn't fit, but they will fit these 3x3 cards. And then you could match your little envelopes to your cards. All right, there's that one. I thought that was a fun project. And then while we are looking at mini cards, I thought I would show you how we can also use these, I can't think and look at the same time, these note cards that I showed earlier with the kid suite, the Just Kidding. So this is the Bright and Beautiful card and envelope pack. So we are going to cut this at 4 1/4. So that is right on the fold line. So now I have a white piece and a pink piece. We're going to use the pink one. This is 6 1/4 this direction. No, 6 1/2. No, 6 1/4. I was right, 6 1/4 this way. So we're going to do it, in order to make it go in half, we need to do 3 1/8. Look at that. I can math sometimes. So we're going to score it right there. And now we have this cute little mini card. And then we would also have a little white one too, but I won't. We're not going to make that one right now. So I had these pieces made for this cute little pink one to go on here. This totally came out of my brain like 2 seconds before I came on, you know, right before Adeline woke up. So I don't have a sample to go off. We're just going to piece this together because in my brain, this works very well. my glues. I think it's time for new glue and new paper. I was out of so many colors when I was making these. I don't know what happened. I do know what happened. I had a baby and I lost track of my inventory. Okay, while this is sitting here, we're gonna use these super cute little critters because all of these little critters have goggles on, snorkels, and I just think that's the cutest thing ever. So we're going to add some details to this one. Since it's a little bit bigger than our other 3x3 cards, we have more room to put stuff on. Okay, so we're gonna use, this is Moody Mauve. Fun fact, this is actually the little waves that goes behind the submarine, but if you turn him this way, he makes a really good like seaweed coral too, which we'll do in another card. But I think it was originally designed to be like the little waves that go behind the submarine. The wake, I think is what it's called. So we're gonna put his little wake back there. And then while we have this color out, let's stick some little starfish in here. I really liked this set. It was so cute. And they're all so fun. And we're just gonna throw some little friends in here. Oh, I missed him a little bit, but that's okay. We'll put some bubbles or something there. We're gonna use our bubble bath, and that is also the same color as our submarine is bubble bath. And we're gonna add some bubbles to our background. Oops. My fingers are every shade of color that I've used today. And this one we can kind of just put sporadically. I'm not really worrying about placement too much because we're gonna cover most of it with our submarine. All right, I think we need one more little friend in here without making it too busy. And I'm looking for my fresh free ships. I know it's up here. Here it is. I know Chrissy took a picture of her workspace, but her workspace looks nothing like mine. I'm just saying that mine is like 10 times worse than yours, Chrissy. And I don't think that that's really bragging. That is, it is atrocious. It is amazing that I have accomplished anything in this space today. All right, I really like this jellyfish. So we're gonna use him. Look, here's words from earlier that I didn't clean. We're just gonna have him peeking from the edges, like that. And I think we need one more, just his eyeball, just like that. Okay, I think that's good. We're gonna take our little submarine, throw some dimensionals on the back of him. Of that extra paper, and I got a little bit of something right there, but it's okay. And we have this cute little submarine in here. All right, and then I'm gonna do what you need. She's talking so quietly, isn't she? Are you playing? Are you playing with Pop?
Were you distracting Mom?
See, just a little bit, but that's okay. You do need this set, Ingrid. It's adorable. I think everybody needs this one. So we're gonna do sending, nope, this is the submarine.
Oh.
Sending oceans of love. So this could easily be another Valentine's Day card. I'm gonna tape this over to the trimmer because he's just a little too big. I just grabbed a random scrap that I had sitting here. We're just gonna stick him down here, and we're actually, I don't want to cover up my jellyfish because I love him. Boop, we're just gonna cut off his edge. And we're gonna do him flat just because I feel like I would need my mini dimensionals, and I know where they are, but they're at the bottom of the bag, and I don't want to dig those out right now. Here, we'll do that. That way you can kind of see his little eyes popping up. Look, my fingers, they're dirty. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It is all okay. All right, then we're gonna stick some Wink Stella in the windows for our glass, because I think that's cute. And then we can even flick it a little bit just to give us some speckles. And I probably need to squeeze it, but it's gonna make a big old mess. but that's okay. We get the idea. And then we even have those iridescent foiled gems somewhere. I threw them. And we're just gonna plop these on here. Like that. Cuteness. And then on the inside we could throw some more stuff in there, but I won't bore you with that. So, cute little Valentines. Those were super simple, easy. You can get those out super quick. All right, this one is a fun card. So we're gonna do this one. We're doing great on time. I don't know why I feel like I'm rushing, but I am. Okay. I don't know if he's trying to make her go back to sleep, but she is not gonna go to sleep. She is not having it right now. She's probably going to need another bottle before she does it. It does kind of look like Barbie's submarine. I didn't even mean to do that, but that is super cute. I started with the big one. I had it on the full-size note card, and it's really cute, but it just seemed like a lot of like empty space, and I thought this was just so much cuter. I mean, the big one is cute, but this one, I really like it too. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. This one's like a little fun fold. So he stands up like this. So you would see this, and then when you go to put it in an envelope, you can slide it to the side, and this is the 5.5 by 4 1/4. So it'll fit in an envelope, and then you have this cute little like tabletop standee card. All right, so we needed, I had these in order and I just dumped them. So this is a 4 1/4 by 8. And then if you score it at, I wrote this down, 1 1/4 and 2 1/2 from both sides. So you're gonna line up 1 1/4, 1 1/4? Yeah, 1 1/4, 2 1/2, turn your paper around, 1 1/4, 2 1/2. And then you don't have to remember 5,000 other measurements. So, and then you're just gonna fold it an accordion style, like that. And then I have, this is that designer series paper that I was showing you guys earlier. Honestly, I kind of think it's ugly, but it makes really good like murky submarine water. And it has those kids on the back. They were baking cakes, but we are going to use this side and make it dirty, murky. I don't know, is it deep ocean water? I don't know where submarines swim, but I didn't want to do that. We're gonna stop for just a second, because if we want to put our little critters on here, we need to stamp them now. Otherwise, we're gonna be stamping it all over the base of the card, and then it's gonna be just a mess. So we're gonna pull out our critters, and hopefully I have a wet wipe here to clean them, because they're feeling kind of dirty. We're gonna do our jellyfish, and he is going to be in Lost Lagoon. We're just gonna have him peeking. I think he's gonna be peeking this way. That was a really awkward way to hold my block. It's okay, it got the job done. And I feel like I want another one, but I think I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna do less is more on this one, because I went a little bit crazy on the first one that I did. And actually, I'm gonna come back to that. We're gonna do some granny apple green. That is lemon lime twist. Where is my granny apple? There you are, Granny. Found her. So we're gonna use the piece that's actually for making seaweed, and we're just gonna put some seaweed down here at the bottom. Ooh, my granny apple needs to be re-inked. But it's okay, it's water. And we're just gonna kind of throw these in here, like so. I'm gonna bring this guy over here, and we're gonna do some card surgery, since I got ahead of myself. Those are my instructions for one of the other cards today. But we're just gonna create a little mask so that I don't get it on my card base, but I can still make it look like it's hanging off, because I needed it on there. All right, then we're gonna go back to our Lost Lagoon, and we're gonna use those wake patterns that we stuck behind the submarine, and we're gonna use it as seaweed. Move that out of my way. And it just makes a really good seaweed. Like, I thought that's what it was for. And then I was looking at other samples and I was like, oh, that's what that's for. All right, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna bring back our sticky note, but this time we're gonna stick it over here. We also have masking paper that we sell, but I really wasn't planning on doing any masking. This is just me improvising because I made uh-ohs. And we're gonna fix the uh-ohs. Ta-da! Okay. So there's our seaweed. Who else can we throw in here? I think we definitely need a little crab because he is my favorite. And then we're gonna do our crab in Moody Mauve because I felt like crabs needed to be blue or purple, or not purple, but blue or red, and red just really didn't go with this paper. So Moody Mauve, so he's kind of a purpley red color. And in this little world, crabs are floating up because they're just too cute to just hide in the corner. They need to be peeking in. Okay, and then I think we'll grab one more critter. Let's do the little fishy. Oh, I didn't do the starfish. Where's the starfish at? Do you know where the starfish is? I threw it on the block somewhere and now it's on my table and it has probably disappeared for the next, here it is. I found him. We need a starfish and he's going to be, how about, I think this fresh resub will show up. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Worst case scenario, I hate it. Nope, he's good. I like having that little pop of purple in there. All right, let's throw one over here on this side. Let's go this way. I'm just gonna line that up on the edge and just have him peeking in from the corner. Okay, let's see how this is looking. If we have enough critters floating around. I think we do. Look at all those crabs. I didn't mean to have all my crabs next to each other. Let's flip-flop these. Let's put this guy and this guy right here. Yep, that'll work. Okay, so now we can finish gluing these in. And these, I don't remember if I said it, these are just 1x4 strips of paper. And then the middle piece is 2 3/4 by 4, I believe. I'm going off of memory at the moment. It sounds right. All right, there's our last little panel in the middle. Then we're gonna take a strip. This is 1 by, not that one, 1 by, or 1 1/4 by 5 and a half, I think 5 and a half. We're just gonna put this down here at the bottom. And I'm not going to stamp anything on this piece this time because I think this is where I'm gonna put, well, I know this is going to be where I put my, my submarine, but I was thinking maybe I might put my words on here. Because I felt like my other one got just a little bit busy. Okay, I think that looks okay. So we're gonna put glue on just this one little end. And it's gonna go edge to edge. So we're gonna put him there and hold him for a second. Then we're gonna close our card like that. He wiggled. Darn it. Come on, little guy. I think I managed to cut this. And then I know what it is. It's my piece slid that way, but because I've let the glue set, I think that's where he's gonna sit. Okay. This works a whole lot better when your glue doesn't shift on you. But we're gonna make it. It's gonna be okay. We made it. All right, so there's that guy. Then we're gonna get our little submarine. We didn't stamp his little propeller. All right, we gotta get him really quick. And he's in the Lost Lagoon color. Lost Lagoon, I think, is one of my new favorite colors. It's just so pretty. I'm gonna get the pebble path off of here. They're watching fruit out there from the sounds of it. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Dancing Fruit. It is like just a black screen with little character fruits dancing across the screen. That's all it is. But it is the most entertaining thing for my child. Okay. Oh, I did him backwards. Do you see what I did? Let's see if we can get this guy out first, maybe. I just did these all sorts of backwards. Yeah, this will work. We're gonna cut these apart because I did not plan accordingly. And we're gonna have to do the sticky note because I can't. Good thing we've already used these. So if you do this like I did, you just use a sticky note and that way you have something to hold on to. And you don't have to worry about trying to fit your little piece of paper in there and then having to fish it around. And now I have sticky notes stuck back here because this piece is so tiny, but it's okay. We're gonna accept it. It has glue on it. All right, and then this guy, now he's at a good angle that I can get him out. What is this? Does anyone else see the alien head from Toy Story in the submarine? Oh, I do now. Aw, Jane, you're gonna make me want to do something. Give me a hot minute. Let me finish this. Because you have my brain going again. Jane, you are dangerous. Okay. Ah! Come on, little stinker. You know, I just happened to have some parakeet party. You didn't know that? Ingrid, you learned something. I'm so glad. Sometimes I feel stupid when I suggest things. Yeah, you just put your piece of paper on the sticky note and that way it holds your paper still. And then if you've made your piece of paper too tiny and then you're not having to like chase it inside the punch, because that's not fun. And then it gets stuck and then it jams up your punch and it's just not, it's not fun. Okay, I think I only need to, he's just gonna sit right there like that. All right, and then we're gonna do our words. So that is where my little white piece of paper would come in that I used for something else because I wasn't paying attention. It's okay. It's all good. It's fine. I got excited somewhere else and just used the paper. I'll use this guy. So I just need another piece of 3/4 inch wide piece of white because our words are gonna fit on here. And I think, let's do happy birthday this time. I think I did your sublime on the original one, but we can mix it up. Happy birthday. Let's see if it fits on here. It should. It looked like it was roughly the same size as the other guy. This font is just so cute too. Okay, and then we're gonna eyeball it. We're just gonna trim it. And then I have a 1-inch piece of Lost Lagoon that I'm just gonna layer this on, and then we're gonna eyeball it again. Because if it's not perfect, it's okay. It's underwater, and things do not have to be exact. And we're just gonna stick it in there. And I really like it crooked. So we're gonna stick some 2-dimensionals. I have Post-it flags on hand to use instead of the 3x3 or large print. Yes. They're just good to have. They're good for all sorts of things. Ta-da! So then you have this cute little fun fold card with our little sea scene on it. And then I did cut a piece of white to go on the back, and I should have attached it sooner, but it's okay. We're gonna make it work. But that way we have a little place to write if we wish. Which I don't wish right now. So this one's cute. We're gonna put him aside. Jane. We're gonna try something. So Jane is saying she sees the little alien guy from Toy Story, and now that is what I see. So we're gonna try something. Where's my little submarine stamp at? Submarine, where are you? Here he is. Found him. And I have some lemon lolly twist. I think, no, is that what this is? Is this lemon lolly? Lemon lime twist, not lemon lolly twist. I was combining like two colors together. So we're gonna stamp that one. Then, because the little alien has 2 ears, I'm almost thinking I need to wipe off. So otherwise it's gonna be like super dark. So hold on. This is spur of the moment stamping, so there is no plan. I have not tried this before. I do not know if it's going to work, but I'm gonna try. All right, so I left everything but that back end of the submarine so that I can make a second little ear. Ha! It worked. Okay. And then I'm gonna cut this down so it's a little bit smaller. I did not need to do that all the way across, but I did. I'm not real worried about that bottom piece because we're gonna get rid of it. So we're going to make this a little bit smaller so he fits through my punch. I may have to just cut it by hand, and that's okay, but I wanted to try. So you can pull your image up through the middle. Are you guys doing that?
What's that?
That noise.
I think that was your cat attacking a chair.
Oh, my cat's attacking a chair. I just heard like this awful noise. I was like, what is that? Okay. Sorry, got distracted. But we're gonna pull it up through the middle so that it only cuts this little piece here. This works really good for like the labels. So you can actually make your punched image bigger by doing it this way. And at this point, I just want to know that I can do it. I totally could have cut this faster, but it's okay. And actually, we're still gonna go in here and kind of trim this up a little bit. But his little ears are nice and straight, which I like. Okay. Jane, you make me giggle. So then do we use the little exhaust pipe to do his little antenna? Yes. All right, let's get some lemon lime twist. My cat does not need a friend because I think that she would turn into a bigger jerk. I really do. I saw what happened with my mom's cat when she got another cat. And he was so sweet and cuddly and just innocent, and now he's a jerk. He's into everything. And my cat would not like a friend. She does not do well with others. So we're gonna assemble this backwards so that we can make his little antenna like that. Some googly eyes would probably do really well. I just need a minute. I'm gonna draw eyes, and it takes some concentration. You have entertained me for the evening. There's his little mouth, and actually he probably should have had like an O mouth, but we're gonna just stick with that. And I think, do they have eyebrows? I can't remember if they have eyebrows or not. I might add some things to that later. Okay, he needs a body now. I don't think I have the right color blue out here though. Well, he can have some little stripy body. I'm just gonna give him like a little oval because they're kind of ovally critters. I'm just gonna snip this little guy off like that. Turn him long. Oh yeah, we could turn him long ways. Well, now I feel like his triangles need to go the other direction. Hold on. That's where I was going, Ingrid. We were on the same wavelength there. So we're just gonna cut off the little top window part. It does look better that way. Like that. Look, I still did. It's okay. I'll just cut this guy off too. Let's put a dimensional under his head. It makes me giggle. Let's see what else do I have over here. I don't think I have my oval punches out here. I'm thinking. All right, what are your ideas for hands? Am I just freelancing these hands? They kind of have like these chubby little things. I have 10 minutes. What else is in here that I could use? Okay, I don't like anything in there. So we're just going to pull some lolly. Actually, hold on. It's not lolly. I keep calling it lolly. It's lemon lime twist. I have parakeet marker, and let's try that. And then that paper. Nobody has ideas for his little feet and hands, do you? Toy Story Alien. I am definitely Googling it so that I can see this really quick. Okay, these little feet are just little ovally dudes. So we're just gonna go, look, we're gonna fold this in half so we can get two shapes the same size in the first shot. Come on, turn with me. It works. He's got big feet, but it's okay. He's an alien. He's a cartoon character. He can have big feet. There's one. There's two. And then his little hands. One. There's one. It's about 2 triangle patterns wide. We're just gonna glue this guy on here and then we'll cut it out really quick. And then I want to show you guys one more card still. I'm not going to make it, but I can show you it done. Since we got stuck on this little alien guy. I'm gonna cut out his little hands that I made for him. If I would have had this paper out here, it probably would have been a little bit easier. But since I didn't have this color, I'm not in my craft room. We're improvising. It's a little bit different than his skin, and I'm gonna see if I can fix that in a minute. I know, I have three. I looked it up. I Googled it. I couldn't remember, and like if you're gonna do it, you gotta like try to make it look the same. He's trying to put her to sleep, and it's not gonna go well. Okay, there's his little hand. We're gonna take one more color to this to kind of make it a little bit closer to his face color. And then it's also gonna get rid of all the white spots from me cutting it out. Oops, I have some glue on here. Okay, that's a little better. It's still not exact, but it'll be okay. We have a little alien made from a submarine, and I think he's going to look adorable on a note card because we're gonna finish this. And you know what? This paper, I think, will be stinking adorable. I think this might be a birthday card. It's looking like a birthday card to me. We're gonna do 3 1/4. Might be 3 1/2. Now I don't know. Hold on. I was awfully confident. I was right. Fantastic. How long is it this way? 5. I got so confident it scared me, but I was actually right. It would make a cute baby card too. He does look like a little baby. This did not fold straight. I don't know if I just got like a crooked one. Let's get a different one real quick. I won't keep you guys like super long. I do want to finish this one because I feel like we started something and we need to finish it. And Mom's the last one, and she's gonna wrap it up, so it's okay. All right. So this is that little kid paper again, and we're just gonna stick him on the front. Boop. She is not having it. Boop. Get over here. I wish I had that stamp set with the space stuff in it, because that would be super cute too. I don't have that one though. All right, let's get some Berry Burst. Where did you go, Berry Burst? Here it is. And we're just gonna use the Happy Birthday again. Oh, I wanted to make it stick out. Let's go to this side. I know you can't see what I just did, but I stamped my words on the wrong side of the paper, the wrong end of the paper. And it really wasn't wrong, it just wasn't where I wanted it. Okay. Give him a little flaggy end. Stick some dimensionals. Oh no. She has her. Get out of there. Let's go there. That works. I could have shifted him up and had the words at the bottom, and that probably would have worked better. All right, let's throw some little galactic planets in here. There we go. Submarine turned alien, as requested. You also can turn this alien into a blimp. And I'm just going to show you the finished card. I was going to make it, but we made an alien. So you can turn it into a blimp. So you turn your submarine upside down, add your little propeller over here, leave the exhaust pipe off, and then he's a little flying blimp. And then that's where the floating by just to say hi works really good. There's also a cute little bird in this set too that I forgot to add in here on my actual card, but he's really sweet. Let me see, where'd my stamps go? And I can show him to you. There, it's right there. See, he's just a cute little bird. So like they meant for it to be turned into a little flying blimp too. All right, that was fun. We did lots of things with this set. I think this was one of my favorite ones just because you could do so many different things. All right, where's my other little baby cards? They're there. We did that little baby card and that little baby card. Look at all the cards we made. Oh, we already have that one up here. Ta-da! Fantastic. I will get pictures of the alien and my little 3x3 cards because I don't have those yet, but I will add them to the album on the Facebook group page. And then if you guys have any questions or anything like that, you just let us know and we would be happy to help you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today, and please stick around. Mom's got one more amazing set to show you guys, and she's gonna wrap this party up. You guys have a good evening. Bye.